Hi, my name is Sam.
Lani.
John Yenan Jones.
Ollie.
Melanie.
Hugh.
Ollie.
Richard.
Jack, and this summer I will be playing the role of Lee Harvey Oswald.
Charles Guiteau.
Giuseppe Zangara.
John Hinckley Jr.
Sarah Jean Moore.
Samuel Bick.
Leon Cholgosh.
Lynette Squeaky from.
John Wilkes Booth. In finishing the Hats production of Assassins, Stephen Sondheim and John Weidman's darkly comedic musical that will play in the space of Venue 45 from the 21st to the 26th of August at this year's Edinburgh Fringe.
Assassins is not a musical about a single act of murder or an individual assailant,
but instead a group of people. A group of people who individually live
Distinct and peculiar lives, but when taken as a whole represent something peculiarly American.
They are united by a desperation for happiness.
For appreciation.
For an American myth that every young boy and girl can grow up to be president.
Sondheim's musical examines the lives of 9 real people over the last 150 years who became disillusioned with this dream.
And expressed their outrage through one terrible act.
the attempted assassination of an American president. 4 succeeded.
The show does not condone their actions, but it does force us to appreciate their lives as being more complex than history would suggest.
More relatable and more human than the label assassin would suggest.
We truly believe that Assassins is a story that needs to be told now more than ever.
It uses history and tradition as a lens to view our current political and social climate.
It can help us understand how we arrived at such tumultuous times in the first place.
We desperately want as many people to see it as possible, but for that to happen, we need your help.
Finishing the Hat Productions is a new company, set up by a handful of graduates from the University of Manchester who simply love performing musical theatre.
All of the actors and musicians offer their services for free, and so far, most of the production costs have been covered by the personal income of individuals within the company.
However, for the production to be sustainable and to achieve the high professional standards we hold ourselves to, we need to start fundraising.
Between venue hire,
Performance royalties,
Tech costs,
Publicity,
costumes,
Props,
Travel expenses and accommodation, fringe shows can be extremely expensive.
And often rely on the generosity of donations just to break even.
In the interest of transparency, we'll be publishing a breakdown of our budget in the description below.
but we'll also be offering reward system and several other perks based on the size of your donation.
We're all aware of how lucky we are to be able to create and perform shows like Assassins, thanks largely to the financial support fundraising can provide.
and every donation, no matter how small, really does make a huge difference.
We want people to come see our show because we're passionate about it.
and because we think people will enjoy it. Not because we're fretting over ticket sales or balancing the budget.
And with your help, we can move a step closer to making this a reality.
Thanks so much for your time. And if you happen to find yourself at the Edinburgh Fringe this summer, remember, come and see Stephen Sondheim's Assassins at the Space at Venue 45 on Jeffrey Street, 7 p.m. from the 21st to the 26th of August. Thank you.
Everybody's got the right to their dream.